Humans of the world! I have been so distracted. Yes, hello humans, my name is Dael Kingsmill, and this is a TED video. TED in my case stands for Too Easily Distracted, and in any of these videos you get a glimpse into the horrors and the madness of my mind. Finally, the group of people who for about 3 years now we've been talking about potentially playing D&D together. Finally, I've managed to, create a kind of an adventure, and they've made characters, and we have finally found a time to sit down and play D&D. This is it. My calling as a DM has begun. Did you hear my elbow crack just then? On the regular. Boom. And that second crack was less spectacular. And so of course my entire brain has been taken up with, getting the final details together. I've got a crazy organized binder, my DM binder. I've drawn battle maps, and I've made NPC stat blocks, and everything's just like, oh, it's coming together and I'm so excited. And so actually, I planned to film this video about being distracted by DMing on Monday. But you know what happened? I got distracted. I realized that I didn't actually have a DM screen and that I would like a DM screen, but I didn't want to buy one because they don't have the information that I'm gonna need on them, if you know what I'm saying? But what I do have, as I'm sure many nerds across the globe have as we speak, is a huge pile of Loot Crate boxes. And I thought, this is perfect. Look at this source of cardboard I have that's already kind of in the right shape. I can easily turn one of these boxes into a DM screen. Up here for thinking. So I just reached over and I grabbed the nearest box that looked like it was gonna be the right size, right? And little did I know that it was the magic crate. It was the magic crate. This is the other side of the crate. I'm trying to do this and encompass the microphone behind it so that my sound doesn't change too much. But how perfect is that? How perfect is that? It's got all this stuff on the back of it. This is the best thing ever. So I ended up making myself a couple little DM screens over here. Simple, cheap, free if you've already got Loot Crate. This is like an advertisement for Loot Crate. I'm meant to be doing those anyway. If you want to get in on Loot Crate, I have a personalized URL in the description below the video, and you can go there and you can put in the code HUMAN and you'll get 10% off your Loot Crate purchase. Boom! Yeah! But yeah, so I made 2 of them. This one is my my combat screen, which is a little bit bigger. And on the inside, I've got all this stuff that I've made and personalized. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, of course, but it's what I need. I'm really proud of it, and I'm gonna have to probably, put some duct tape or something around the edges so that they don't get all bashed up and whatever, but for the time being, this is great. So the plan is that I'm gonna have little bull clips in the colors that I've designated for each character up the top to track initiative. But what I'm real proud of right here, is my Build-A-Baddie table. That's right, the Build-A-Baddie. The thinking is that my players will probably pick fights with people that I didn't expect them to pick fights with. But what it is, is that you go, okay, on the fly, is this person that they're trying to fight strong, smart, or are they skilled? And you pick one of those. So let's say that they're fighting like a bandit or a mercenary or something. Okay, so let's see, is this person a soldier, a wall, or a brute? This person's a soldier, then you can pick the weapon they've got. Then, because I'm not gonna let that combat be boring, alright? This is the bit that makes it great. I've got a little list of special actions that they might have that they could take in combat. So they could intimidate, or they might have the reckless attack ability. Just throw something in there that'll make it a little bit more interesting. Build-A-Baddie. It's like Build-A-Bear, but for baddies. So that is my combat screen. And then this little beauty. This little beauty is the more specific to the campaign content. This is the map that I have drawn, because of course I'm the kind of person who won't just go and get a map of Galarian or wherever D&D is set. Look, I came from Pathfinder, guys. No, I will draw my own. I wasn't initially planning on needing a world map for the early game, but I kind of didn't take into account that one of my players is a geography nerd, and she really desperately wanted a map. And so then all the other players really desperately wanted maps. And so then I ended up actually making the map of the whole of the place, or at least the section that they'll be playing in for a while to come, and then personalizing maps for each of the characters based on the areas that they would actually know about. So, too easily distracted. I just really dig the back of this screen. I mean, I guess the inside of this box is what it used to be, but like, look, it's got a little like potion full of stars, and this one's got a feather label. Really dig that. I should have been wearing a Loot Crate shirt. I did not think ahead. Actually, the shirt from this crate was really cool. It was Fantastic Beasts, Obliviate, really cool. lootcrate.com/Kingsmill. Subtlety and planning. Those are my middle names. So those are my easy distractions for the time being. I'm sure I will continue to be distracted by them for a couple weeks to come, at least, if not just from now until the day that I die. What have you been easily distracted by lately? I know there's something, there always is. Let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, you can subscribe to this channel for lots more content from me. If you enjoyed this video, you can hit the like button down below to show me that you enjoyed it, and it helps the video out a bunch and I really appreciate it. Another thing that helps out is to share it on your favorite social media website or with somebody that you know that's interested in D&D, whether they're a veteran who's gonna laugh at my first quaking steps into the world of DMing, or whether they're new to D&D and want to know that someone else is just as scatterbrained as they are. Speaking of social media, my links to the social medias that I have are in the description below, and you can follow me on those places. That was a real smooth plug right there. Subtlety and planning. Apart from that, I do believe that's it. I'm done. Email this to your grandma, and I will see you some other time. I am sweating up a storm in a sundress, so I mean,